The Biden administration is allocating $20. $2 million to provide an additional 261 Section 8 rental vouchers to low-income tenants in Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside and San Bernardino counties, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development announced Friday, September 23. While desperately needed, the new Housing Choice Vouchers represent less than 1% of all Section 8 recipients in the four-county area. Nevertheless, the additional assistance still is greatly appreciated, said Judson Brown, Housing Division Manager for Santa Ana, which is getting 38 additional slots. The city received more than 2,700 applications when it reopened its waiting list last May for the first time in 7 years, Brown said. A lottery was used to trim that number to 7,500, and Brown expects it will take another 7 to 8 years for the last family on that list to get one of the city's 3,025 vouchers. We only have 3,000 vouchers, so the response was absolutely overwhelming, Brown said. So, 38 new vouchers for our residents or for our community is greatly appreciated. The new vouchers are part of a nationwide allocation of more than 19,000 new vouchers, a HUD statement said. They come on top of 69,000 emergency housing vouchers the Biden administration approved for people facing homelessness or domestic violence. Funding for those 88,000 additional vouchers came from the American Rescue Plan in this year's federal budget. HUD Secretary Marcia L. Fudge said the new vouchers are part of a historic expansion of the nation's 48-year-old program, which fills the gap between what low-income households can afford and what landlords charge. In addition to the 19,000 vouchers, the administration is seeking $1. $6 billion in next year's budget to boost the number of vouchers by 200,000 or 8%. The administration is fighting for an additional increase to the program, the HUD fact sheet released Friday said. Santa Ana's 7 to 8 year waiting list is typical for housing agencies locally and across the country. Even getting a voucher is no guarantee recipients can find a rental since they must compete with higher income tenants in the tightest housing market in at least 2 decades. The need is astronomically larger than the amount of funding that we're receiving, Brown said.